Hang on. I know I've been shitting on you this whole podcast. I've been rough on you. Now I'm going to let you be the star. I'm going to let you be the star of this next segment, because what we're talking about is a segment that you write for What's on Sports, which is whatsonsports.com. You write that every week. It's called Jackwagon of the Week. And every week you pick out a new guy who's done something dumb, who's done something like what the hell did you do? So let's talk about who our Jackwagon of the Week is this week. Tell me about Russell Wilson.
Sheesh. I mean, what more is there to say? Mr. Unlimited. Okay?
Mr. Unlimited.
Yeah, that's right. Mr. Unlimited. Yeah, he has been
Russell Cook.
Jackwagon. Yep, he's been a total jackwagon, especially these last 3 weeks. And I'm not going to give too much away of the article. You have to go to our website, whatsonsports.com. It's the feature.
You know what I need, though? I just thought about something. Wouldn't it be really cool is as we're bringing it in, if I push a button and it says Jackwagon of the Week?
That is cool. I mean, where is that? Aren't you? You're the producer. We need to have that shit ready. Come on.
I am not. I'm actually, you're not the producer. You're the producer. I just so happen to host this thing. You put together the whole show. Wow. You write all the clips. You make the layout. How the hell did I become the producer?
Damn, I guess I really do a lot. That's impressive.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, Russell's the Jackwagon basically because 2 weeks ago he trademarked the term "Let Russ Cook" that was finalized, and since then his team has gone 0-2. They've fallen out of contention in the top 5 power rankings. He's fallen off of most MVP conversations in those 2 weeks. And check out these stats from Russell Wilson. So he threw only 5 interceptions in all of last year in 2019. He threw only 7 interceptions in all of 2018. Since he has trademarked "Let Russ Cook" 2 weeks ago, he has a total of 2 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing, and 7 turnovers in that span.
Wow.
He had only 6 turnovers in the previous 7 weeks of the season. Wow. And now he has 7 in the last 2 games to only 3 touchdowns with 2 losses, because he's worried about selling cooking utensils and aprons and chef hats. And I'm sure you'd look great, John, in a Let Russ Cook chef hat or whatever you're doing. You can have your girlfriend wear her Let Russ Cook apron. But Russell's my Jackwagon of the Week because I really feel like he needs to stop focusing so much on cooking and get back to the football field. Let Sierra handle most of that.
Listen, I am so happy. I couldn't even be happier. The only person that you could have made me happier about making Jackwagon of the Week is that if LeBron James won every week.
Yeah.
But eventually somebody else does something dumb. Eventually somebody else shows themselves to be as fake as LeBron. And you know how I feel about Russell Wilson, who I used to be quite a fan of before we started the whole Mr. Unlimited bullshit. Like running around his house, doing all that nonsense, like trademarking "Let Russ Cook." Who in God's name, what kind of quarterback leader would do that? Like that is the problem with the NFL today. Play football. That's what you do. Stop trying to be something else besides a football player. When you're done playing football, you can be literally anything you want to be because you're making $30 million a year to play football. If I have an employee and I'm paying him $50,000 a year to work for me, his job is to work for me. I've given him a livable wage to work for me. If he decides to do other things, he can do those on his free time, or he can do them when he quits. He cannot do them while he's doing them for me and let it affect his work. If we can directly prove that there is a correlation between Let Russ Cook and Mr. Unlimited and this Jackwagon performing the way he has performed, then I think we should cut his head off. That's where we should get to. It should go back to medieval times, off with his head. That's it. Get a new quarterback. Is that extreme? That's too extreme.
It's a little extreme. What I just think is funny is imagining Russell Wilson standing in line with his mask on, 6 feet behind the next person in line at the U.S. Patents Office, where he needs to go Yeah, he needs to go and get this patent because people are tweeting, "Let Russ cook," and DK Metcalf is joking about it on the sideline, and Russ is saying, "Wait a sec, I can monetize this because I guess I'm not making enough
and his
money."
wife is calling him every 15 minutes, and he's like, "No, honey, I'm still in line. No, I'm almost there.
Yeah.
I'll say that when I go up front. Okay, babe.
Mr. Unlimited.
I love you too.
Mr. Unlimited.
I love you. I love you too, Pookie. Thank you,
Yeah.
Mrs. I'm sorry. Thank you, Mrs.
Mrs.
Unlimited. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Unlimited. Thank
I
you.
really feel like she's the mastermind behind all of this because, she's probably a marketing expert with all of her experience. And, maybe she's gotten into his ear a little bit and saying, honey, you're not going to play football forever. You love to cook. You love wearing aprons. I think it's embarrassing. I feel bad for Russell Wilson because.
Have you ever seen his podcast?
God, no.
He has a podcast and they play it, and it's so I'll send you a link. Actually, it's on ESPN.com if anybody wants to listen to it. It's also on their ESPN YouTube channel. They put it on there sometimes. It is absolutely positively horrible. It looks like he's in his parents' basement. He's got like a little microphone. He's trying so hard to like smile the entire time. He's like, "Hey, I'm Russell Wilson. Thanks for coming to my podcast. I'm a fake dirty idiot. My wife made me do this. Yeehaw." I use the same publicist as she does. And by the way, if we're going to blame anybody, I'm not going to blame his wife. I'm going to blame the publicist who probably visits the wife to talk about her business. And her publicist was like, Russ, we could do wonders for you for the same amount of money Sierra pays us. If you pay us double, we can do wonders. The first thing you need is a name. Let's call you Mr. Unlimited. Yeah. Let's get a video of you running around the house screaming Mr. Unlimited. People are going to love it. Have you ever seen LeBron scream Taco Tuesday? That was amazing. Jerk offs.